Hello everybody, I'm SohnJee. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time checking me out, thank you so much. I appreciate your stopping by. If you're not new to this, just true to this, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And before we go any further, I definitely want to take the time to thank all of you who have taken your time to express your thoughts in the comments sections. Definitely appreciate that. Get some very good advice. You're giving advice to each other, sharing your experiences, and I love that. So please keep that going. Don't be afraid to share what's happening for you, because in essence, that's what we're here for, to learn from each other. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed already, I ask that you go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I upload new content. So we're going to get into this new video series where we are talking about clues on how to tell when your partner is about to dump you. So of course, I ask you to listen to the video, and at the end of it, chime in. Whether you're the dumper, you're the dumpee, you want to chime in from your astrological point of view. If perhaps I've forgotten a sign that tells what you're about to do, or something along that line that helps us help each other, gives us a clue about this love thing. Because of course, that's what we're here for, to understand each other. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Signs that your partner is about to dump you, based on their astrological sign. So now, here's the thing. When a person realizes that their mate is not the one, there's typically a private aha moment for everyone. For others of us, they share it with their friends. They may even share it with you. But for a lot of people, there's definitely within yourself, you say, I thought you were the one, but maybe not. And when that happens, there typically is a behavior change in that partner. They start acting differently, a little off. But in most people, hindsight, you say, okay, there were clues, you just ignore them. Well, have no fear. I am here to give you some clarity about what those signs are so you don't miss them in the future, especially if you are the dumpee. All right, now there are usually signs your partner, as I said, is going to dump you, but it's not always easy to tell what they are, especially if you're the one that you're good with this relationship. You're cool, so you can't figure out why they would possibly not know that you're the one. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, you just. However, most people are not so subtle. I mean, there are those that there is no behavior change. They continue on Monday through Sunday, acting the same, and then all of a sudden, whew, it's over with. There's one or two things for those things. Either something happens and there's a cataclysmic event within your relationship and boom, that's the end of it. Or they do nothing, they act exactly the same, and then you just never hear from them again. Now that's called ghosting. We're not talking about ghosting in this video. In this video, we're talking about two people, you're in a relationship, and for whatever reason, one of the partners has decided they don't want this anymore. And so they're invested in it. They obviously care about you, but they start to withdraw. So we're going to talk about in this video, based upon your astrological sign, what are some typical traits that you show when you're ready to call it quits. Now, keep in mind, your instincts are probably the best guide to trust. So you should definitely trust them. If your gut's telling you something's different, listen to your gut. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, your gut's right. Unless you're one of those people that you're paranoid. This isn't the video for you either. No, this is about people. This is good. But you're noticing that you're acting a little different, sir, ma'am. You're acting a little off. So what's going on? Well, I'm giving you the clues ahead of time so that if this person is important to you, you don't have to freak out about it. You can make note that, hey, I noticed this. Hey, come here. We need to talk about it so you can communicate how you feel. Perhaps they can communicate how they feel, and you can either choose to fix the relationship, hopefully, or find an amicable solution to end it. But you know me, I'm all about the love thing. I want everybody to be happy and have your relationships going on and on and on. So what's the relationship clues that are coming up next to tell you whether or not your significant other is thinking about dumping you, so you can have the heads up to either fix the relationship or dump them before they dump you. No, I'm kidding. I'm petty, okay? I'm petty. So if I see some clues, I'm out. But you don't do that. You can fix the relationship. So let me help you out. Let me tell you what to look for based on their signs. Coming up. Stay tuned. Sir. Now, when a Cancer is in love, they feel comfortable leaving their shells. They're very guarded people naturally. And when they're feeling you, they will allow you to get comfortable and close to them. And they'll allow themselves to be vulnerable with you. They are naturally protective people. That's just who they are. And they are extremely protective of their own heart. And they're sensitive people. They're just very intuitive and very feeling. So, when you're with Cancer, Cancer is ruled by the moon. And yes, the moon phases actually do affect your Cancer partner. Okay, so you have to be able to embrace the fact that they are sensitive, that they can be emotional, and that they are really about their business and about their finances. Security is super important to Cancer. So they need their partner to understand their emotions and not make them feel ashamed or misunderstood about it. That you are going to embrace those wonderful traits about your Cancer partner, okay? Cancer is going to share their hopes, their dreams with you, and they're also going to share with you what their goals are and what they're working on, because Cancers always have a goal. Cancers are always moving towards something. So they're going to share that with the person that they're into. However, if you're once expressive, sharing, sensitive Cancer suddenly becomes mute and cold on you, not only that, but they start being defensive and private, putting up boundaries against you rather than sharing everything about how they feel, there's a problem. And the quieter and the more withdrawn and the more on the outside you are, the more of a red flag that is that they are thinking of dumping you. If you have a Cancer that is retreating into their shell, that's a bad sign. You want to pull them out of it or be prepared to get dumped. Scorpio. Well, Scorpio is so misunderstood and they're so secretive. So it's kind of hard to tell what's really happening with the Scorpio, because the Scorpio only lets you know what they want you to know, typically. Scorpio is a sign of extreme, of mysteries, and a bunch of other juicy things, okay? Relationships with a Scorpio will usually have very intense emotions, but underneath it all is loyalty, honesty, and a willingness to bond to their partner. However, if your Scorpio suddenly begins to lash out or treats you coldly, puts you on the outside even more so than they usually are, extremely private, it could mean that you are no longer someone that they want to delve into something serious with. With Scorpio, love and hate is a fine line. And if your Scorpio is no longer interested in intimacy with you, that's a bad sign. If they act like they don't care, they might not. And a Scorpio that doesn't care about you anymore is a Scorpio that's thinking about dumping you. Pisces. Now Pisces, they value connection. That's who they are. They are your emotional feelers of the zodiac sign. And they devote themselves totally in their relationships. They will give you their heart and soul. They will willingly and freely do it because Pisces value connection. Now they're ruled by Neptune, so Pisces readily embraces merging with another person. It's natural. That is what they want to do. They will have a problem with an astrological sign that doesn't want to bond freely and quickly. That's just who they are. But if your Pisces starts putting up walls and starts pushing you away, and they no longer want to bond and share and spend time with you, and they start resisting intimacy, they may not feel they can trust you. And a Pisces that feels like they can't trust you is going to withdraw from you. It's a red flag if Pisces starts ignoring your needs when they used to do anything and almost everything for you. If you have a Pisces and they've all of a sudden stopped considering your needs, they're pretty much done. And that's a sign that your Pisces might be getting ready to dump you. Okay, so there you have some of the clues that might help you detect that there is some trouble in paradise in your relationship and your partner might be considering dumping you. Now, as I said, this video is not for you to go run out and dump them first. That's what I do. This is so you can check the behavior and check in with your partner to see if something's going on. Now, of course, other things can be happening. There could be personal problems, professional problems going on, or they're just going through their own personal things. So, of course, don't jump to conclusions. Ask the right kind of questions. Be there for your partner. As I said, if this relationship is important to you, which I hope it is, then you're going to take notice of the sign and then do something about it to help make things better. Alrighty, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I ask you to please hit the comment section below. I love to know what you think. And also, if there are some clues that I forgot to mention about you, then please leave them in the comment section. I look forward to checking out your thoughts. Until next time, thanks so much for hanging with me. Bye-bye.